Okay, everyone, welcome to this next video lesson. Make sure that you have paper and pencil out ready to copy these notes in order for you to grasp all the information that we are about to go over. All right? So, as always, the first thing we do is we review the name of these notes, the name of this video lesson, and this is called probability. Right? So, in the last video lesson, we did probability. So, this is probability part 2. Right? Probability part 2. So, just as a review, we remember that probability in the mathematical definition sense, it is a numerical description of how likely an event is to occur, or how likely it is that a proposition is true. So, in regular words, it's what are the chances that something will happen, right? What are the chances that something will happen? So, we reviewed, and we're going to remind ourselves that probability is set up as the possibilities, right, over the total chances, right? So what are the possibilities over the total chances, right? And we remember that this is a fraction, right? Probability is set up as a fraction, okay? Now, in this video lesson, we're going to go over and questions, and we're going to go over or questions, right? So, first example question we're going to go over is the questions concerning and, right? So, in probability, right, as you will recall, and describes the intersection or the commonality of results that can occur. So we know and is dependent, right? And means both things or more than one thing has to occur for that thing to be true, because it says and, right? In order for me to go to the Dodger game, I have to get off work at 3:30 and my car needs to have a full tank of gas, right? If one of those things is not true, if only one of those things is not true, is not made reality, then I won't be able to go to Dodger Stadium, right? Because it says and, okay? So let's take a look at this example here, all right? So the question says, in a certain Algebra 2 class of 21 students, 7 of them play basketball and 8 of them play baseball, right? There are 11 students who play neither sport. What is the probability that a student chosen randomly from the class plays both basketball and baseball, right? So let us highlight the important parts here that we need to focus on. So in a certain Algebra 2 class, 21 students, right? So this is the total number of students, right? 21 students. 7 of them play basketball and 8 of them play baseball, right? There are 11 students who play neither sport, right? What is the probability, right? What is the probability that a student chosen randomly from the class plays both? And this is the important part. This is what we're going to be looking for here, right? What are the chances the randomly from the class plays both basketball and baseball? So this is a lot of information that we need to unpack here, right? So the way we're going to do it is we're going to do it with a table, okay? So now this is the table that I want to see for every single problem, right? Because the table is going to help us figure out and sort of organize all these numbers and all these things and information that we see, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 4 vertical lines, right? So I'm going to draw 4 vertical lines. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Then I'm going to draw 4 horizontal lines. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like that. Okay? Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to label, right? Excuse me. So I'm going to label here. So I'm going to start with plays baseball, right? Baseball is my favorite sport, so I'm going to start with plays baseball. So I'm going to say here, I'm going to label this play baseball. Okay? And some kids don't play baseball, so no baseball. Okay? And on this last line, I'm going to call this the total. Okay? So that means that, so vertically I went baseball. That means that horizontally I'm going to go basketball. Right? And I bet you guys can tell why I'm choosing blue and purple, right? Blue, I'm a Dodger fan. Purple, I'm a Lakers fan, right? So play basketball. Right? And this one, no basketball, right? Some students don't play basketball. Basketball, right? And here we're going to go with total, right? Total, just like that. Okay? So let us fill in the information that we have. So let's see here. Let's see. In a certain Algebra 2 class of 21 students, so there are 21 students. So total of 21 students. So this is where the total goes right here. Right? A total of 21 students. Okay? 7 of them play basketball. Okay? So play basketball. So 7 total play basketball. It says 7 play basketball. And 8 of them play baseball. So play baseball, 8 of them, 8 of them, so the total goes here, play baseball. Excuse me. I can make a better 8 than that, right? Then it says there are 11 students who play neither sport. So let's see, this is no baseball and this is no basketball. So right here is neither sport. 11 play neither or neither. It depends on how you say it. Okay. What is the probability that a student chosen randomly from the class plays both basketball and baseball? So let's see. Plays baseball and plays basketball. That's going to be right here. Look. It's going to be the number right here. The question is, how do we get this number? So what we're going to do, kiddos, is we're going to fill in the missing boxes. Now, if you're familiar with Sudoku, this is very much like Sudoku, right? This is very much like Sudoku. So we're going to fill in the missing numbers. So what happens is that each row and each column, this is a column, right? Down is column, right? And sideways is rows. So what happens is that each column and each row add up, right? So if this is 8, there's a number missing here, plus this number is equal to 21. So 8 plus this number is equal to 21. So I can go backwards. 21 minus 8. So we get here, let's put in this green here. This is 13. So 8 plus 13 is 21. Perfect. Okay. Now to get this one, it's going to be 7 plus this number is equal to 21. So 7 plus, or I go backwards. 21 minus 7 is 14. Look at that. So I can do this one now, look. Because this number plus this number is equal to 14. So what plus 11 is 14? So I can go backwards. 14 minus 11 is 3. Okay. And I can do this number here, right? This number plus that number is equal to 13. So I can go backwards. 13 minus 11 is 2. And finally here, right, this number plus this number is equal to 7. Well, I can go backwards again. 7 minus 2 is 5. Just like that. Look at that. So now that we have all of our information, let's see what the question says again. Plays both basketball and baseball. Let's see. Plays baseball, plays basketball. That's 5, right? So this is 5 right here. Right? 5 play basketball and baseball. And what is our total number of people, of students in the room? 21. So the probability will be, so we say probability is equal to 5 out of 21. There you go. So 5 out of 21, the probability that you randomly choose a student that plays both basketball and baseball is 5 out of 21. So this will be your solution right there. Right? It's an and, so it's got to satisfy both basketball and baseball, and this is 5. Okay? Again, make sure that you draw your table. I want to see the table on each problem, and fill in your numbers, and then you will be able to get your probability on these questions that say and. Okay? So let's work on the one that says or. All right? So let us read the question. In a certain Algebra 2 class of 29 students, 18 of them play basketball and 5 of them play baseball. Okay? There are 9 students who play neither sport. What is the probability that a student chosen randomly from the class plays basketball or baseball? Okay? So again, let us take a look and let us do our table. So again, 4 lines vertical, 4 lines horizontal. So we'll go with 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. And then again, we do our colors, right? I'm going to say play baseball. No baseball. And total. And then this one is play basketball and no basketball. And of course, our last is total, right? So let's fill in the information that we have. So let's see, it says, let us highlight here. So it says, in a certain class, Algebra 2 class of 29 students. Okay, so we have 29 total students. So total goes right there, right? Excuse me. Right, so 29 goes there. Okay, let's see. 18 of them play basketball. Okay, so play basketball is a total of 18, so 18 goes right there. Okay. Next it says 5 of them play baseball. Okay, so 5 total play baseball, so baseball's over here, so 5 play baseball. There are 9 students who play neither sport. So let's see, that no basketball and no baseball, it's 9. Okay, 9, there you go. Oops. You guys didn't tell me. You guys probably saw it already, right? This 5 doesn't go there. This 5 goes there. 5 play baseball, right? So now, like Sudoku, like the problem before, let us find our information. Let us fill in our numbers. So I can start either here or I can start here, right? Because it's only one missing on each one. So 18 plus this number is equal to 29. So I can go backwards. 29 minus 18 gives me 11, right? And let's see this one here. So 5 plus this number will give me 29. Or I can go backwards. 29 minus 5 is 24. So far, what I found is a total of 11 people don't play basketball, and a total of 24 people don't play baseball. No baseball, right? So let's take a look here. Let's see. Well, I can find my missing number here. That number plus 9 is equal to 11. So I can go backwards. 11 minus 9 is 2. Okay. And that means I can get this number as well. So this number plus 9 is equal to 24. Or I can go backwards. 24 minus 9 is 15. Right? And finally, I can get my number here, right? This number plus that number is equal to 5. So I can go backwards. 5 minus 2 gives me 3. Okay. So what is our question, kiddos? So let's go to our question here. What is the probability that a student chosen randomly from the class plays basketball or baseball? Okay. Plays basketball or plays baseball. So let's see. Plays basketball. So how many students play basketball or play baseball? Let's see. Let's take a look. So again, so what we're looking for here is, okay, what is the probability that a student chosen randomly from the class plays basketball or baseball, right? Or baseball. So let's take a look. So, okay, so let's break it up here. So let's see. Let's go with baseball first, okay? So how many people play baseball? Well, we know 3 play baseball, right? And another 2 play baseball, okay? So 3 and 2. Now there's a reason. I'm sure you're thinking, Mister, why not just go with 5? You'll see why. You'll see why I'm not just going with 5 here. Okay? So play baseball. Okay? Play baseball. 3 play baseball here, and 2 play baseball. Right? So we're going to do this. Okay? On the side here, I want you to put 3 plus 2. Okay? Oops. 3 plus 2 here. Okay? 3 and 2. So we have that. Those are the ones that play baseball, right? 3 and 2. Again, you're thinking, Mister, just put 5. You'll see why not. Now, let's say play basketball, okay? Remember, it says play basketball or baseball. So we already took care of baseball. Now let's see play basketball. Now, 3 play basketball. But everyone see this 3 here? This 3 has already been counted right there. These 3 students play baseball, which is missing an L here, by the way. I just noticed it, right? But sorry, I'm a stickler for... There you go. Okay? Remember, when we did baseball here like this, I already counted these 3 students right here. There they are, right? So when we're playing basketball here, it's 3 and 15. But these 3 have already been counted, right? These 3 have already been counted, so I'm not going to count those again. I'm going to count these 15 kids right here, right? So I'm going to go 3 plus 2 plus 15. And that gives me a total of, right? 3 and 2 is 5. 5 plus 15 is 20, right? So 20 out of, right? 20 out of how many total? 29, right? So our probability, right? Our probability is 20 out of 29, right? So be careful with these OR problems because remember, just like the other OR, we were combining, right? But we also weren't repeating information that we already have. And in this case, 3 would have been repeated. See, if I would have added just total, everybody, 18 and 5 would have been 23. But it's not 23 because remember, we would have been, if we would have done 18 and 5, we would have counted this 3 twice. But we can't count this 3 twice. We can only count it once. Okay? So, what do you guys think? That's the lesson, okay? Please rewind if you have to in order for you to have some understanding, better understanding. But this is what you're going to do in Delta Math. You got this. I'll see you next.